Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel wherein I help entrepreneurs, content creators and business owners just like you create the income and impact you truly deserve and desire. If you're new here, I'm Tejal Chopra, an online marketing strategist and the founder of the Biz Code, which by the way you should definitely go and check out for all the amazing stuff post watching this video. First of all, let's talk about something really important and cool today. Today we are going to set up goals for the upcoming 6 months. At the same time, we'll review the last 6 months of this year. I couldn't believe that 6 months are already passed in 2021. It's shocking for me. I just can't believe it because of all the work and amazing stuff that is going on at the back end as a content creator. And if you're a content creator, I'm sure you will agree with this, that as we get so busy creating and bringing out awesome stuff for our audiences, we often forget to actually sit and introspect. And today we're going to do that because it's high time. We're 6 months into this year, 6 more months and we'll be in 2022. Oh my God, it doesn't even feel real. And I know, and that is the reason I thought it's high time we actually sit down, reflect what happened in the last 6 months, and more importantly, set up a plan for the upcoming 6 months. So if you are excited as I am, let me know in the comments below and let's begin. So I usually carry out this half year or mid-year reset in a 4-step process. The first one is a brain dump. Then there's ticking off the goals I met or I crossed in the last 6 months. Then there's setting up new goals for the next 6 months and finally creating an action plan for those next 6-month goals, because without an action plan, the other 3 things really don't matter. So let's do this 4-step process with me today here so that after you're through with this video, you'll have a plan for the next 6 months and you'll feel happy and accomplished for the past 6 months. So as you know, I'm a mixture of old school and new age. I use my planners, my journals, my stationery, as well as an iPad to sit, reflect and create an action plan. So let's start with the first step, which is brain dumping. Now, what is brain dumping? It's not anything complicated. It's just taking a topic in mind, sitting quietly and let your thoughts pass by. It can be about your relationships, your health, your day, your gratitude, or like we are going to do it for your goals. So basically write down whatever is coming to your mind for the next 2 minutes. So basically pause this video right here, sit down for 2 minutes. You can put up a timer, sit quietly and just remember the last 6 months. What are the moments you cherished? What are the milestones you could accomplish? What have been the highlights of the last 6 months? What have been some learning points, some low points, some places you feel you could have improved or done something better? At the same time, the best time spent with your loved ones. So cherishing your memories. So think about overall what happened in the last 6 months and just jot it down. So we often think about all the highlights, all the milestones, and more importantly, we are focused on what we could not do. I want you to focus equally on what you could do and what you could not do. And at the same time, don't forget the little things. One of your reels went viral. That is a little thing that can be a major thing, but ensure you're putting it down. You can spend more time with your family. That is a very important little thing right there. So don't forget the little things. And from talking about these little things, something comes to my mind. I'm linking it here. After you're done with this video, you can go and catch that later. But right now, pause for 2 minutes. Awesome. So we are here after you've done step 1 and moving to step 2 for a mid-year reset, which is basically ticking off the goals you already achieved. Now, it's important to tick off the goals and review what worked and what didn't work, because else we are simply setting up an action plan or setting up goals for the upcoming months. We are not thinking about what happened to the goals we previously set and where did we miss the line or where did we jump the line, or if something worked and how can we replicate that in the coming future. So basically now go back to your goals which you set at the start of 2021 and start ticking on the basis of those you could accomplish and leave the others which you could not accomplish, which you wanted to accomplish before June ended. Leave them like that only. Don't make any change there, but ensure you put up a tick or a cross or whatever it is you'd like against the goals you achieved. So now let me give you an example. I set up a goal of having and hiring a full-time team and I could meet that before June ended and I'm super happy for the same. At the same time, I wanted to launch a platform which is now live, partly live. A lot of it is live, a lot of it is still yet to go, but it's a work in progress. It is live to the public to be accessed and people can start learning from it, which is again a goal checked from my list. But I also wanted to make a community live, along with the platform, which has not been possible till now. So I will leave that like that only, and I will create a plan for the next 6 months, which includes that community I want to create. Now these are very simple 3 goals that I'm sharing with you. Likewise, I have a lot of other personal goals, health goals, business goals, revenue goals that have been met and some have not been met. I'm still actioning on those, but the whole point is for me to review, and at the same time the whole point is for you to review. Now you can pause this video, go back to your goals and do the review exercise right with me. Super, welcome back. Now is the 3rd step, which is setting goals for the remaining 6 months of this year. Again, a very important exercise for you to do. So let me walk you through it. Okay, so what you need to do for this exercise is, again, sit quietly for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever time you want, but remember to keep it time bound, not an overflowing exercise. Keep it time bound, set a timer for 10 minutes, don't switch it on right now. Ensure that the goals you had set for the entire year are in front of you, and then you hit the timer. Take 2 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever your time frame is, and just visualize where would you like to be at the end of 2021. If today is 31st December 2021, what are the things you would want to accomplish by then, and how would you want to feel then? The feeling bit is important here. That's when the whole visualization exercise becomes really powerful, when you're truly feeling it and it's not just a thought. So ensure that you are in that feeling zone. Take the next 10 minutes, pause this video and go inside and just think that, okay, today is 31st December 2021. Where am I and what am I doing and how am I feeling about the things I could accomplish? So based on those things that you feel and you visualize, come back, open the journal or notebook wherein you already have your entire yearly goals, and see if something from there would want to move to your today's next 6-month goal setting. If you think that something you could not accomplish in the last 6 months and it's important for that feeling you just felt at the end of 2021, move it to your current list. If you can add something else that was overall from your yearly plan to this particular goal notebook, goal setting that you're doing right now, again, move it here. If none of the things fit anymore to your vision, to the kind of feelings you want to feel, then let it all go and start afresh. Basically, divide your journal into these 3 categories, which is personal goals, work goals, and content goals. Since you're a content creator, I've moved content here, but if you have any other goals which are not directly related to content, you can switch it up with something else. But make sure you have a personal goal column here for your health, your body, your relationships, your spirituality, anything and everything you want to put in here. So ensure you have top 3 goals set for your personal life, top 3 goals set for your work, and top 3 goals set for your content, or anything important, any other important bucket you want to mention right here. Just move the top 3 ones in each of these buckets. I don't want you to overload yourself by putting in 10 in under each of these and then feeling overwhelmed. Instead, it's better to create top 3 goals for your personal life, your work life, and your content, or any other important bucket in your life. If you want, you can also do another step just before you finalize these 3, is that again, go into a brain dump mode and brain dump on the basis of the visualization you just did, what all is coming to your mind as your goals. While you're doing this brain dump exercise, don't limit yourself with 3, 4, 5, whatever is coming to you, write it down, and then as a final step, move those top 3 very mindfully to this particular journal you're creating today. So ensure that your goals are SMART goals, that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So when you are setting those, know that they have to be measured. It's not that I want to generate leads for my business, it's that I want 60 leads, I want 30 sales. So this is a measurable goal. Again, is 30 sales possible in that particular time frame you're setting it for, that every month you need to have 30 sales? If yes, by all means do that. But if you feel it's not attainable in a period of 30 days, then you can switch it up. So basically ensure that every goal you put to the final list is a SMART goal. If you want to know more about SMART goals and goal setting, let me know in the comments and I would love to create something for you. Now it's step 4 time, which is creating an action plan. Super. So what is an action plan? An action plan is nothing but breaking down your big goals, that is the goals you have for the next 6 months, into small attainable goals of things you can do on a month-on-month basis. So let's talk in terms of 2 examples here. First example is a revenue based example. In case say you want to make 6 lakhs in the next 6 months, I'm just taking it for ease of numbers. So if I want to make 6 lakhs in the next 6 months, I would say that I want to make 1 lakh per month. Let's say that's my goal. So if I have to make 1 lakh in the next 1 month, What do I have to do? How many leads do I need? So everything is very relatable and very numerical number focused here. So the very simple example would be that if you have to make 1 lakh rupees in 1 month and a service you offer costs 25,000 to a particular client for a monthly retainer, I'm taking an example again, then you need 4 clients. That is 1 lakh divided by 25,000 is 4. So you need 4 clients to fulfill or to give services to in 1 month. Now if you have say 2 clients that are already there with you that you know would continue for the next month as well, you need 2 new clients so that you can meet your goal of 1 lakh in the next 1 month. So are you thinking how achievable and attainable this seems as compared to blindly thinking of making 6 lakhs in the next 6 months? I'm just taking you to that perspective. So now if you need 2 more clients and you know that if you talk to 10 people, 5 deals close, that is your closure rate is 50%, then you know that if you have to get 2 new clients, you have to talk to at least 4-5 people. So again, it would depend on your closure rate. If you have a closure rate of talking to 10 people and out of them 1 converts, accordingly you can talk to 20 people and get 2 clients out of the same. It really depends on what your closure rate is. I'm just taking an example of 50% closure rate. So if you talk to 4 people, you close 2 of them, and right now since you need 2 more clients, you just need 4 good quality leads. Now again, think of it from this perspective of getting 4 quality leads. You can use your Instagram for that, you can use social media for that, you can use your personal connections for that, you can use your existing clients for that. It became all the more attainable just because you broke it down. So ensure you do this process for any goal you have, that is break it down, make it more number focused and actionable. So let's take another example. If you want to grow from 1k to 10k followers, for example, in the next 6 months, first is break it down. As you're growing, your initial growth might be slightly slower, and then as you start growing, your growth might take this upward curve, that is in the end of the year you might grow even fast. So let's not go there, let's just break it down based on any numbers you'd like. Say you'd like to go from 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000 in the next 1 month, that is you just want to double your followers. Now in order to do that, what will be your action steps? You need to understand your audience. You need to ask them what is it that they like and what is it that they don't like. So you need to do polls for that, you need to do surveys for that, and at the same time you need to be measuring your analytics. Are you measuring the insights? Are you taking inferences from what kind of content your audience is liking and not liking? So these things will give you a better idea on what your audience wants. So these are just 2 action steps. Based on these 2 action steps, the third action step will be creating a content strategy based on what is working for your audience. And accordingly, if you just give your audience the right things, more and more people will start coming and joining you. So these are just the 3 basic steps of this example that I wanted to bring in front of you so that you understand what I mean by creating an action plan for each goal. So ensure that you have 3, 3 and 3 right now, top 9 goals for the year. Pick one of each of them and then create a breakdown right to the next month that's just starting out so that you are ready for it and you're all prepped to go into this remaining year with the action plan. And that is about it. We have come to an end of the mid-year reset. It was an amazing, intense planning and reviewing session. In case you've not gotten to complete it, I would say take some time after watching this video and spend the remaining time there and ensure you're ready with your top goals and their action plans so that you're all set for the coming month. When I was first doing this reset process, it really made me feel calm and all planned for the remaining part of the year, and I hope it did the same for you. Whenever you complete this process, please come back to this video and let me know in the comments below as to how you felt while you were doing the visualization exercise, how you felt after doing this intense planning session, and how much are you excited for the remaining year. I'm waiting to read your comments and get back to you ASAP. Also, before I go, I want to let you know about this myth that we have that my process was not perfect, or I did not meet all the goals, or I could not set up a perfect plan. I don't want you to stop doing anything because of this myth of perfectionism. I frankly don't believe in it anymore. I used to be a big believer. I'm not anymore, because perfectionism has mostly just stopped me and not let me take an action, however messy it might be. I've just stopped myself in my tracks because I was not perfect, and I know it's doing the same for you. So if today's reset was not perfect, it's okay. If today's planning was not perfect, it's okay. If the last 6 months weren't perfect, it's absolutely okay. You don't have to be too hard on yourself here. And if you want to actually know my true thoughts about perfectionism, you can check out this video. I've been brutally honest with you. based on every experience I've had with respect to perfectionism. So don't let anything stop you, and all the best for the next coming 6 months. Before you go, one of your goals might be helped by watching this previous video I uploaded on the channel. So if you've not seen this video, go watch it right now and start actioning on your goals. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, like and notifications button.